In Kotlin, strings are sequences of characters that are used to represent text or textual data. Kotlin provides a rich set of features for working with strings. Let's start with string declaration. You can declare a string variable using either the string class or by using string literals enclosed in double quotes. For example, val text1, it's of type string, equals to hello my friends. The second text, text2, I can omit the string type. I can directly write like this. So this is how we create texts and strings in Kotlin. Let's move to string concatenation. You can concatenate strings using the plus operator or by using the plus function. For example, val text3 equals to text1 plus text2. So I can concatenate strings by using the plus operator. Let me print text3. Run. And you can see, hello my friends is concatenated with welcome back text. Here I am joining the two strings. Also, I can use the full text. Here I am concatenating this string with text3 that concatenate text1 with text2. Run the program, and this is what we used in the previous videos. The full text is concatenated with text1 plus text2. Kotlin allows you to embed expressions and variables within strings using string templates. You can use the $sign and the curly braces syntax to insert values into a string. For example, val name equals to Jack, val age equals to 30, val info equals to my name is, and here I can use the $sign and set the name. So I'm calling the string variable called name here by using the $sign and concatenate it inside this string. Print ln the info. Let me run. You can see my name is Jack. This is the variable name. The value is Jack, so it is concatenated directly by using the $sign. And I am 30 years old. Age is 30. Age variable is replaced by its value. This is called the string template. Now let's move to the string interpolation. String interpolation allows you to evaluate expressions within string templates. For example, val x equals to 5, val y equals to 3. I need to evaluate these variables. So for that, val result equals to the sum of, I'm calling x, here is the value of x will be displayed, and the value of y is, you can use the $sign and this curly braces, x plus y. These are in orange color, the $sign and this syntax, the $sign and the curly braces. Print ln the result, run the program, and you can see the sum of 5, I'm getting the value of x and value of y. This is what we learned about in the string templates. Here, the string interpolation, I am getting the variable x plus variable y, and I am returning the result of summation equals to 8. Of course, you can use other operators like multiplication, division, modulus, and so on. Okay? Kotlin's string class provides various functions and properties for working with strings. Some commonly used ones include length, isEmpty method, isBlank method, toUpperCase method, toLowerCase method, substring, and more. Text equals to, welcome to our course. I need to get the length. So the length of this text equals to text dot, and there are a lot of things we can call. I'm using the dot operator that calls the functions inside this object. I'll use the length. Now I need to print this length. I'm using the concatenation, and here, run the program. The length of text is 21, including the empty spaces. So this is how we get the length of the text. Also, I can use uppercase, subtext, is blank, is empty, or not. So if I need to get a substring, create a substring of the first, for example, 8 letters, I can create the val subtext equals to text dot substring method, and I need to get the start index, which is from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need the first. I need to make it 7 because the last index is not included, and create a new print line method, the substring. Run the program, and you can get the substring is welcome. So I'm creating a subtext substring from the original string. Also, I can compare strings. You can compare strings using the equals operator for content equality and equals function, or use compare to function. For example, here we have string str1 and str2. I'm using equals function to check if str1 equals to str2, print ln string. And here I'm calling this string comparison variable. Run, and you can see the string comparison result is equals to false because hello is not equals to hi. Now let me change str1 and str2 to be similar. Run the program, and you can get true because str1 equals to str2. Kotlin supports escape sequences in string literals to represent special characters. For example, val new line text equals to, this is the first line, and I'll use backslash n, this is for the new line, this is the second line. And if I try to print this variable, new line text, we can get 2 lines because I used the escape character /n to represent a new line character. These are some of the fundamental aspects of working with strings in Kotlin. Strings are an essential part of any programming language and are used extensively for text processing and manipulation in Kotlin as well.